Let's get your PowerTeacher Pro Gradebook ready for this school year.
To get to PowerTeacher, you first need to log in to NC Cloud. And then you will click on the PowerTeacher app. At the beginning of the year or semester, you may choose to add more details to your class by going to class descriptions. You may want to customize a class name, or add a description or syllabus that will be viewable to parents and to students in the PowerSchool student or parent portal. You will need to set up your grading style for each class and each grading period. You will do this by clicking on the settings charm and then traditional grade calculations. Choose a grading period and then click the pencil to edit. You can choose from total points, standards weighting, or category weighting. Once you set up a grading style for one class, don't forget that if you have other classes that use the same grading style, you can copy the grade calculations to the other classes. You will do this by clicking the Settings gear and then click Copy Traditional Grade Calculations. You will then click to another class. Make sure the term is correct. Choose the class you are copying the grade calculations from, and then make sure you choose the correct term and choose the other class you will be copying to. Make sure to click Validate. When you create assignments, it is recommended that you create categories so you can group assignments by type. Sometimes your district will create categories that you can use. These are identified by an icon that looks like a schoolhouse next to the category name. However, you can create your own categories. Click Create and Category. You will then select the class or classes that you would like to use this category with. Then create a new category name. You will then choose a color tag to identify this type of category. Now you'll see active and inactive. If you create a category and then choose not to use it during that grading period, you will need to come back and make the category inactive so that your grades will calculate correctly. Do not forget to save your category. When you're ready to go back to your settings and traditional grade calculations, if you didn't choose total points and you wanted to do traditional category weights, now there's your first category. When you hit the plus sign, you can then change it to category weighting. There's your second category. Change the next one to category weighting. Again, when you can choose the categories that you have for that class. And then you would be able to play with your weights. When setting up your grading style, you also have the option to drop your lowest scores. You can choose to drop the lowest grade overall, or lowest by category, or even by more than one category. One other thing we would like to remind you as you are setting up your gradebook for the school year is to choose your dates wisely. Make sure that the date of the assignment falls within the correct grading period. Also, remember that you can choose to publish your assignments immediately, on a specific date, a few days before the due date, or even on the due date. This will help keep your students and you on the right track.